Okay, we'll assume that we've got our tablet factory reset, or at least close to it, and we've got ourselves reset back to English, and the default keyboard again is the US keyboard. And now we want to clean up our A2 laptop a little bit and set some things back to the way they were before. I've got two files loaded up here on the left hand side that you'll be able to download. Both of these are required to have on the computer, so you're going to have to download PDA-net. So I'll go ahead and save that file, and then you're going to have to download this Flash A2 zip file as well, and I'll go ahead and download that file and save that file. Now the first thing we have to do is go to our downloads and extract that zip file that I just did, this PDA-net. So I've got 7-zip installed, so I'm just going to extract those files. That's an executable that we're going to install in order to get PDA-net on our PC. It's going to go ahead and uninstall the previous version I have. It's actually the same version. I'm going to have to agree to it. It's good for Windows 8, 7, XP, and Vista. And PDA-net lets us connect to our tablet. So an existing USB driver, we'll go ahead and install the new one. You want to say Others and say Next. You want to have your tablet already, and install this driver anyways. You want to have your tablet already on. You want to have debug mode off, which it is by, debug mode on, which it is by default. When I plug it in, it's going to go ahead and find the drivers for it. Going to go ahead and install those drivers and make it so that our next step with the Flash apps is going to work. So it's going to go ahead and install those USB drivers so that our PC can talk to our device. While it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and unzip the Flash A2 files. I'm going to right click there and use 7-zip to extract those files here. And what those files are is they are files from ADB that lets us run. I'll go ahead and show you the program. This program that is going to uninstall all these Chinese apps that aren't in English and aren't translated, and install some basic apps like Flash Player, Adobe Reader, the Play Store, and a calculator program. But that's about it. It's got really small, the amount of stuff that it's going to install, and you can, if you want to, if you don't want to install anything, you can delete this section right here, and nothing will be installed. It'll be completely clean. So once it's done, I say I don't want to display SMS, I finish, and then boom, down there we get PDA-net showing that it's installed. Now once it's extracted, all I have to do is double click on this. It's going to open ADB. All the files are right inside that folder. It's going to remove those Chinese apps. They actually weren't on this one, but if they were, it would have uninstalled all those. And then it's going to install this minimal set of apps on here. Some of them, you can see that second one was already installed, so it didn't even finish installing Flash Player. It obviously had the most current version on there. It's going to install these. It's going to say it's done. You hit the space bar and it closes, and that's it. You'll end up with a tablet that's had all of its Chinese stuff removed, and it's back to a very, very clean, faster running tablet when you get this done, as well as having a couple bonus programs, I guess, to make sure that you're up to speed on Reader and a calculator program. That's it on how to get it back to the base apps.